Welcome back to Yoga with Cass. Today we are going to be working on a Vinyasa flow, focusing more so on our side body and inner thighs. Let's start off in tabletop when you're ready. And once you arrive in your tabletop position, hands are right underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We'll take a few cat and cows, dropping the belly, lifting the chest, lifting the chin. On your exhale, chin to chest, tailbone under, press the mat away. 2 more times. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, back to cat. Last one, inhale. And exhale to round. And then inhale, making your way back towards a neutral spine. We're going to extend our right leg out to the right side, bringing that leg in line with the hip. Your foot is pressing down firmly. Now we're going to take cat and cows here as well, really targeting through that right inner thigh. So dropping the belly, lift the chest, lift the chin. You should feel an opening all throughout the inner thigh here. On your exhale, chin to chest, tailbone under, press the mat away. And you might even feel a slight opening in that right outer ankle. 2 more. Drop the belly, lift the chest, lift the chin. Exhale, chin to chest, tailbone under. 1 more time, cow pose. Exhale, back to cat. And then inhale, making your way back to neutral. From here, move slow through this transition. We're going to tuck our left toes under. Lift your left knee off the mat, and then send your right leg up and back for a 3-legged dog. This is our inhale. On your exhale, right away, step right foot forward and through. Pivot your left heel in. We're going to windmill up to warrior 2 right away. From here, gaze forward to the right fingers. And I'm going to lift through center, so lengthen your right leg. You're going to spin your right toes in. Hands are going to come into prayer. Spin your left toes out. Bend that left knee, and then flex your right toes up for a Skandasana. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1. We're going to lift back up. You can take your hands on the ground here. You're going to bend that right knee, walk it forward into extended side ankle. So right hand down inside of the right foot. Left arm is going to sweep on up. Hold 3, 2, 1. Let's do that one more time. So walk through the center, bend left knee, straighten right, flex the toes, and then hands come into prayer. Back to extended. Walk your hands, bend the right knee. From here, sweep the left arm up, open the chest. And then begin to lift your way back upright with an inhale, warrior 2. Let's extend out that right leg. Heel toe your left foot in slightly. From here, begin to reverse, left hand down, right fingers up and over. Inhale, take it back through center. And then exhale, Trikonasana, right hand down inside the shin, left fingers reach on up, stack the shoulders. Inhale, lift back up. Hand behind you, so you're taking a half bind. Right arm is going to come up and overhead. You're trying to bring that right hand in between the shoulder blades here. Lift the chest, lean back, reverse your triangle. If you'd like to go one step further, maybe you float those right toes up. You hold 3, 2, 1. Plant that right foot down. Unravel the arms, reach back out. Bend your right knee. We're going to windmill the arms down. Left hand to the mat. From here, right fingers reach up and pop that back heel up. So you're in a twisted high lunge. If you'd like to go further with a bit of strengthening, today we're going to roll to the outer edge of the feet, either coming to modified side plank or full side plank with the feet stacked. Continue to lift the hips. We hold 3, 2, 1. From here, drop a right hand down. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, up and back. Downward facing dog. Untuck the toes. Full breath in. Cleansing breath out. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. And begin to drop your knees back down. Meet me in tabletop position. We're going to take this to the opposite side. So when you're ready, we're going to extend our left leg out to the left side. Make sure hands are underneath the shoulders. That leg is in line with your hip. From here, drop the belly, lift the chest, lift the chin, feeling it into our left inner thigh. On your exhale, we round chin to chest, tailbone under, press the mat away. 2 more. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, back to cat. Last one, inhale, really stretch the inner thigh, maybe even feeling this into the outer portion of your ankle. Exhale, round. And then come back to neutral. From here, slowly, we tuck our right toes under first. Begin to lift your right knee. Send that left leg all the way up and back this time for 3-legged. This is your inhale. On your exhale, step that left foot forward and through. Pivot your back heel down. Setting up for warrior one, we sweep this up. Deepen into that front knee. Gaze forward. Inhale. Exhale, deepen your warrior two. And from here, begin to lengthen out your left leg. You're going to pivot your left toes in. Hands are going to come into prayer. You're going to pivot your right toes out and bend into that right knee. Flex the toes for Skandasana. Hold 3. Continue to lift the chest, lift the chin. 2. On 1, hands down, lift the hips nice and high. Walk it through center, bend your left knee, spin the left toes forward. We're taking that left hand down inside the foot, or right arm sweeps up. Hold 3, 2, 1. Right hand back down, and do it one more time. Lift the hips through center, left toes spin in slightly. Bend your right knee. Flex the toes on up. Hands can stay on the ground or in prayer. And now we're going to shift it back right away. This time, lift the hips. Left toes forward, bend the knee, extended side angle. Readjust the feet if you need to. Hold 3, 2, 1. Now power down through your feet. Inhale and lift back up. Warrior two. Nice work. Lengthen that left leg. If you need to shorten your stance, heel toe the back foot in slightly. Lean forward, Trikonasana. Left hand down inside the shin, or right fingers reach on up. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale and lift our way back upright. Half bind with your right arm. Left arm is going to go up and around. Take the hand in between the shoulder blades. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we lean back for a reverse triangle. If you're going further this time, maybe you float your left toes up, balancing on the front heel for 3, 2, 1. Come back through center, land the foot down, unravel the arms. On this side, let's take our hands to our hips. Pivot your left toes in. We're going to set up for a wide-legged fold. Just make sure you have space in front of you. You may need to take a step or two back. With an inhale, we're going to lift our chest. On your exhale, fold halfway forward. Soft bend in your knees here so you can shift more weight into your toes. And then slowly, if you can, release the torso further. Maybe the hands drop down, maybe the head releases as well. Try to walk your hands a little bit further back, maybe getting them in line with your legs. 3 more breaths. And next inhale, come to a halfway lift, lengthen up your spine. Soft bend in the knees, hands to hips. Roll it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to pivot our left toes forward once again. Bend your left knee. We're going to windmill the arms down. Right hand to the mat. Right heel lifts. Left fingers reach for your twist. Again, option 1, hold right here. If you want to go for a side plank today, carefully roll to the outer edge of either foot. Maybe it's modified side plank. Maybe it's full side plank with the feet stacked, and continue to lift the hips for 3, 2, 1. Drop that left hand down, take it to plank, look forward, lean forward, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog, untuck your toes. From here, let's bend the knees, gaze forward, step or hop to seated. Once you arrive in your seated position, we're going to open the legs nice and wide here. So we're setting up for a wide-legged fold, flexing the toes on back, knees facing the ceiling. With an inhale, we're going to sit nice and tall. Before we go anywhere, on your exhale, think of the pelvis going forward, then the belly, then the chest, and then the chin leaning. So let's start hinging from the hips, lean the pelvis forward. So you're rolling your pelvic bowl forward, then the belly starts to lean, then the chest, then the chin. If you can walk your hands out, go right ahead. If you're very, very tight today, you're welcome to stay upright, no problem. We hold for 5 deep breaths. And slowly beginning to walk your hands back in, coming all the way upright. Once you arrive in your seat position, let's close the legs, gathering them together. You can give them a little bit of a shake. We'll cross the legs here. Bring the hands into prayer. Close the eyes if you're comfortable with that. Exhale completely. Inhale to fill up. And exhale, side out. Once more, inhale. Exhale, release. Thank you for joining today. I hope you enjoyed. Namaste.